Hi. Gonna play some Kentucky Route Zero. It only saves at certain point. Sometimes it's just kind of hard to figure out which that is. I think it has to be at the end of the scene or the next scene. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagine Architecture's annual fellowship received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total. Regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norton, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagine Architecture. Below printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your OBT SVT Robert. Alright, a sec. I think last time I played this, for some reason it was extremely loud at certain parts. Alright. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. I tend to keep stuff. Lula opens a folder on desk labeled proposals. Opens a folder of writing paper on a desk. Okay, let's try proposals. Lula sorts through documents all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal 1, site, hospital, proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal 2, site, distillery, proposed use, graveyard. 3, site, basketball court, proposed use, kennel. So they're gonna change some things. Hospital to auto dealership. Basketball court to proposed kennel. Distillery. Graveyard. Let's go with this one. Distilleries do active, but scaling their operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard. Originally hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel once repurposed into bottling facilities could be repurposed into chapel. What? Graveyard slash distillery? Distillery slash graveyard. Chapel once proposed into bottling facility could be repurposed into chapel. Yeah, alright, endorse that. So we have to go through all of them? Let's try this one. Basketball court abandoned due to hazardous increase in stray dog population, already full of dogs. Can we just clear them out somehow? So we're just gonna convert the basketball court into a kennel. Sure. Rick clears his throat, so we don't get to decide the hospital stuff. Busy? How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain, so... Do you get my note? About office party, I'm going stag. About the proposals, I've just finished them. Oh, great, okay. I'll tell Diane. I think she was waiting on... I don't know. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Okay. Now we're back to them, eh? Barrier. Get a good rest in the truck. Yeah, I know you love a drive. I do too, usually. The wind in your ears? Yeah, I saw you back there, Blue. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? What do you think? It looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Yeah, that is a bit mind-bending. Both? Should be a question mark. Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. End of the line? Seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction. Well, work seems to have stopped for the moment. It seems louder now. It's a bit better. I see he got his busted leg. Underground river flowing. That's someone's fishing gear. Can we go down there? Nope. Oh, there we go. I thought we were outside, but yeah, like I said, inside and outside. Maybe it's one of those places where it's open air. I don't know. It's certain parts of buildings. Well, here you are. Better late than never. I guess just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Wanna settle a bet? What? We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. Wait, did we convert the distillery into a hybrid graveyard? Is that the same one? What are you celebrating? What do the boys from distillery look like? What is this place? Yeah, what is this place? Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you to just mean to... What? I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? That's the idea. Dogwood... Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system. So you need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon and wanders out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There's some books over there in the waiting room. We'll just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesque? What? I'm confused. What is that noise? The television is playing what looks like nature documentary. See, now it's gone up. The sound mixing is it's a bit everywhere. Sometimes it's too loud. Like now I've got it down to 2 out of 10. The television's playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is in an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest, a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm but preciously fragile. So this is the grotesque? Is that what? Is it disturbing? Should we be disturbed? A television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. Interesting. There's more. Television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations. A hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairway, a mailbox. Okay. The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speakers hum impatiently. Why does it keep saying underground flowing river? Maybe we should let her do some talking, but it seems like he has all the important, like, specific dialogue. Not important, but very specific dialogue. I don't want to miss out on anything. Is there more stuff here? Three books are piled on the table: service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. Death haiku? An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Picks up the envelope. Envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Now, this is getting weird for sure. Oh good, I thought you left. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's the person we control earlier on. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Thank you. You know, it's no longer noisy. I hope we haven't missed anything. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans column elevator buttons. Bears. Yeah, let's go to the 5th. Wonder what happens if you go to the other ones. Bears. Beethoven Symphony No. 3 plays on the record player. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Are you Lula Chamberlain? Don't answer that. No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent on these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... See, I know that he's not Lula, but I'd rather have a, ask, for her in an indirect way. Anything up here? Man, I'm getting a control vibe with this sort of building design. What was it saying before? Oh, never mind. Wait, where did she go? 1st floor? Okay, her office is down the 1st floor. Clerk's offices. Hello? Are you lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Ms. Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you need to get a case number assigned. Talk to clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Oh, here we go. Bureaucracy. Happy to help. We're going to be sent to various different rooms, and they'll be like, yeah, you got to go to the bear level. The what now? Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lula Chamberlain? Ingestion card? No, ingestion card. Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to Clerk Baum first, and he'll get you set up with one. Oh boy, maybe I should have just skipped that. Clerk Baum is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. How much? Howdy. Here for an ingestion card? No problem. He rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. You have to put it in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the documents czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. This is just a runaround. Where's Lula Chamberlain? No, it's... I mean, that's her right there, in the cardigan. Cool. Guess we could have done that. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. So we skipped. We managed to skip that? I wonder if we could have gone around the process. You look exhausted. I'll offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. I'll offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'm fine. Should we? This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where's it you're trying to go? Dogwood Drive or navigating the Zero? We're having trouble navigating the Zero. Just navigating? Apropos of nothing. The Zeros doesn't work like other roads. You can't just drive and expect to find yourself somewhere. You must be more deliberate than when driving on surface roads. And in a way, much less deliberate. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. She gets straight to it. Dogwood Drive, that's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog, I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero? Gas attendant told us we need to take the Zero to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. Your cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquez? Marquez? I hadn't expected to hear from her again. Do you know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. Do you know? I never asked. Anyway, there's not much challenging work here, much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes on architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I'd recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about an acoustic surveying venture. I often worry she became wrapped in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know the type, grey-haired, intellectual, narcissistic? Well, that is, I guess she sent you here because she respected me. Thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Misled? Get over yourself. What? Why? But where's Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pell Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases. It's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity. Ambiguity? So it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pell Dogwood Drive, and now might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records, 4th floor. Great. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street names was changed. Great. Oh boy. Oh boy. 4th floor it is. I'm scared of the bear room. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, great. Look at this place. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook. I guess maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside of the covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Oh, man. Inside front cover. Note logbook. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get a new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerk to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, or E or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automobile driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. What? Oh boy. All right, page 1. Excuse me. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Inside front cover. Okay, page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations were checked out and backed in by several different people within a few hours. Coal mining. Inside back cover. Failing antique shops, folder missing, listed checked in on page 63, but not present. Inside front. Checked in. Failing antique shops, Monday 3 p.m. Signee Ed Bohm. Ed Bohm. Oh, we read that. All right. Put logbook away. Nothing. Me neither. Nothing, me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Dang, this place. Is there anyone else? I guess we'll just talk to Lula about it. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, it must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. What? That's where you find the street name records. I expect at the church. Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. And while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I wonder what would happen if we do go to the bear room. I don't know, it sounds too dangerous. Maybe we're not supposed to be there. Bears. We didn't even go to the conference room. Let's check out the conference room. Even though it says down, we can still go to the conference room. Are they gonna say something? Hey everyone. What you up to? What are you looking at? What are you guys talking about? Don't mind me, I'm just awkwardly walking around your conference. They're like, okay, can we grab a donut? Cup of coffee, maybe? Tea? Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna bear room. It feels like we're gonna get in trouble. I don't know if there's some sort of weird end state in this game. We'll go see the doctor. Marianne? Yeah, what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church. Be straight with me. What is this place? Just an office, lady. Just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I won't judge until I've seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them out of some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's a very nice place. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the zero and drive until you hit Crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Alright. We're gonna have to get you to the doctor. Is there anything else? Have I missed anything special? Like extra scene at the side? I don't think so, right? Yeah, there's nothing. Alright. Who says underground? Then get back in the truck. Let's do it. I don't know anything about the bear. There might be some extra stuff. Oh. Turn around. Oh. This is different, isn't it? Whoa. What? The crystal. Where's the doctor anyway? Lightning bolt. Oh, this is quite different. Sandwich. Did I miss it? Did I just read it out and missed it? I have the tendency to do that. Cathode ray. ZZZ. Hey, you're looking kinda tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. That's a good idea. When tired, don't drive, just self-storage. Wait. What's the self-storage thing? What? Well, oh, this is it. What was up with the crystal? We gotta get to the doctor. Whoa. Random access self-storage. Is that it over there? I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours. Let's see what the janitor knows, I guess. Yeah, where's that doctor? Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight it's a homily on work and need. Huh, I haven't heard of this one before. Well, we know he's not the preacher, right? Because we know that he's the janitor? Or could he be both? Where's the congregation? I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in. And the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost the center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I keep it running. You do what you have to do, right? Right, now we have to find some bureau documents. We've all got a job. Workers play for mortal stakes. That's the title of the evening's homily, in fact. So I guess you folks aren't here for the mass. You must be looking for the old bureau records. I moved them down to unit C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here, rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brendan presses play on an old tape machine. Is your whole family Catholic? Oh no, we're not religious. I just watch and listen while the congregation did all this stuff. And I probably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector and tape player. At least I know enough to keep it going, right? How do you like working here? It's okay. I don't really know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, you know, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in a bar because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. It's too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because we didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed and eventually just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby? If you ask me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But run the slideshow, and I play the tapes, I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. I thought we'll be controlling her to try to find it, but it's not that sort of game. Go what? We were just talking about work and hobbies. We were just talking about work and hobbies. What? I found what we came here to get. The Foul Street name changes. You don't look good. Uh-oh. Let's head back to Bureau and get this straightened out. And then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. How's about... Can't we just go find the doctor first? Oh, this place. Anything else? I don't think there is, right? I'll see you later. What was it, Brandon? Oh, did he just fade away? Did he just collapse? Are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. Oh, is this like a flashback? There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight in your leg? Oh, we're replaying that bit again? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? Yeah, it was a flashback, but I get to pick a different choice. Because I was saying something about that last time. What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, here and there. The Bureau is the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came. Find the crystal, then turn around. Find the crystal? That's that dang crystal thing again. You almost went off the road for a second there. Can I take over? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Let him rest. Oh, we're back at the Bureau. That's great. I wonder if that's a bit of a shortcut. Alright, Marianne. We just talk over there. Back so soon? Can we talk to Clark Lula Chamberlain again? We need to get to the Interstate 65. What? I'm afraid she left in a big hurry. Actually, something happened with your meeting? She seemed pretty interested in my cousin Weaver. I don't know who that is, but she did seem distressed. Well, heading back to the interstate? I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. Yeah, ready to process. Where's the doctor? She hands the receptionist Lula's card. Can you tell us how to get... Here we go. Get to this address. We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course, this is a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest, take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Happy to help. Okay, I hope it's not too complicated. I hope it's... Oh, we're back here. What? Oh, southwest from Marquis Farm. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Past the observatory. Take a right. What is this? I'm not gonna read everything out. What the? Whoa. What? There's a lot of stuff. $65 going southwest. Wait. No, no, no. Bowling Green Road, is that it? Glasgow Road. What? I'm so terrible with direction. That's the river, right? No, that's 65. The whole lot is 65. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the observatory. Just before the river, if you continue north. North? Oh, there we go. A neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished. In its place, a large museum still partially under construction. Great. Alright, I'm guessing there's a save point right here. Museum of Dwellings. Alright. Let me just muffle thunderstorms and water dripping from roof. Yep. So we're here. Glad it saved it. So I'm gonna end it here for now. I might be back later on. We shall see. Thank you anyone that's lurking and watching this on the archives. I hope you all have a good one. Take care and see you all later. Bye.